Okay, and we are back. I'm going to continue on here with what I was saying about bass note runs on the E to A. Okay, so just to recap what I was saying a minute ago, there's the physical skill, right, of the E major chord, and then run. Okay, there's that physical skill, which some of you might already be able to do, or some of you might need a little practice. You got it, but that if you're working on a very specific song, then this is simply an example. It might not directly help you with your specific song. What if your song is G to C, right? So the principle is the same. The principle being whatever your pattern is, and I'm using boom chicks because they're so convenient. Boom chick, right? However many boom chicks you're going to do, you're going to have to subtract some of them and insert the bass note run in place of some of the boom chicks. Simple math, right? It really helps if someone's written it out for you, especially if you're working on one specific song, then you can see how to do it for that specific song. But yeah, bass note runs. I mean, especially for, acoustic guitar doing folky, country, bluegrass kind of stuff, it's mandatory. And then Johnny Cash is a perfect example of like electric country guitar, where whether it's Johnny Cash himself or Luther Perkins, Johnny Cash's guitar player, somebody is putting in those sounds and stuff, so I'll say it one more time. What I just did there with the E and the A, I will put that into the description of the video when I timestamp it. Last part of this before we move on, when I did that little run, down, up, down. I can't emphasize that enough. Boom, chick, boom, chick, boom, chick, down, up, down, boom, chick, boom, chick, boom, chick, down, up, down, boom. It makes such a huge difference. When you do down, up picking in an appropriate way for whatever you're trying to accomplish, whatever the right combination of downs and ups are, it creates this flow. It might not feel like it. You got to have faith, because at first it might feel like, you're going to come up with your own pattern of doing it. It'll never flow as well as whatever the correct combination of downs and ups are. You can force it and you can convince yourself, it's fine. It's going fine the way I'm doing it. But, little tough love. If someone has gone to the trouble to indicate, hey, this should be a down, this should be an up, it's there to help you. It's not there to hang you up. I've had students say to me, but it slows me down to do it your way, meaning the right way. Like, yeah, it slows you down temporarily, right? Downs and ups can slow you down temporarily until you get comfortable. And then you're going 10 times faster and smoother, and you're more relaxed about it than if you had not done it that way. All right. Hey, Christian, DAC Poet, Zoologia Zombie, Scott, thank you guys for joining in. And our numbers have swelled. Excellent. So that was a great question about inserting that type of playing, those runs into your chord strumming. It's a beautiful thing. It's rhythm guitar. Rhythm guitar is everything. That you can always find ways to be creative, even when on the surface it would seem like you're just accompanying the song, right? There's always ways to insert cool sounds. But you don't have to reinvent the wheel. You can learn what other people have done, and then steal and borrow and rewrite things. Hey, Rock Lobster, thank you for being here. Okay, so getting back to the agenda of the night. I listened to some different guitar podcasts, and very, very intelligent people. Sometimes it takes a while for them to get to the stuff that I'm interested in, and I don't want to be that guy. So hey, let's talk about Pink Floyd. Pink Floyd. There's a Pink Floyd riff that I always thought it sounded great, and but I never quite, something about it just sounded tricky and weird. And this is even before I played the guitar, and I'm going to share that with you if you don't mind. So this is that one Pink Floyd riff, the riff that. Let's see if I can make this nice and big. Yeah. Okay, so can I make it even bigger? Oh, this is big. Okay, hope you're sitting down. Here comes that one Pink Floyd riff from Under Brick in the Wall. Okay, see that? That should be pretty darn big on your screen. Bear with me, folks. Almost got it. There we go. Let's break this down. From Another Brick in the Wall. Ba, 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 da, 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 da. Okay, you recognize this part of this song from Another Brick in the Wall by Pink Floyd? As usual, it's always good to break things down into what one hand is doing and what the other hand is doing, and get to feel good about each hand separately and then put them together. Number one, let's talk about your fretting hand. 5, 6, 7. See that 5, 6, 7? Hope this is big enough for you guys. I can make it a little bit bigger. But I hope that you can. I hope that you can see that. It's a D minor chord. It's a D minor chord up the neck. Okay. Again, we're going to focus just on the fretting hand. We're not going to worry about the strumming for 1 second. Okay. After that D minor chord comes another D minor, 10, 10, 10. And I'm choosing my ring finger. You know why? Because immediately after that 10, 10, 10, I need 8, 8, 9. And that might be a little bit hard to read. That's an 8 on top, another 8, and a 9. Please do the 2 8s with 1 finger. Don't use 3 fingers for this. You got to use a little bar with your index on the 8s. And then I highly recommend your middle finger on the 9. Back to the 10 10s. There's the 8 8 9s again. 7 8 7. It feels like a D chord, D delta. It feels like a D chord, but we're just up here at 7 8 7. Don't overthink it. If it helps, just grab an old-fashioned D chord and glide it up to you at 7 8 7. Back 2 frets, 5 6 5. And the whole thing comes to rest on a big old F7, F major bar chord. So no matter what, just giving your left hand this workout at any speed is a very cool challenge for your left hand. So let's do it for a minute, but out of time, out of rhythm, right? We got the 5 6 7, 3 strums. Okay, there's that 5 6 7. 10 10 10, ring finger bar, 1 strum. 8 8 9, 1 strum. 10 10 10, 3 strums. Back to the 8 8 9. 2 strums. 7 8 7. A little rat-a-tat, down up down. I wasn't going to talk about the strumming, but there you have it. We're almost there. That 7 8 7 just glides backwards. Do not let your fingers leave the guitar. 5 6 5, which actually is an F chord, and that leads to a more conventional F chord down there. Okay, so in terms of strumming with your right hand. You're going to be focused on the 3 skinny strings this whole time. Whatever you do, don't hit any of the other strings by accident, the 3 bass strings. It'll clutter up the sound. Okay, so 5, 6, 7, let's talk about your strumming. Down, up, down. Oops. And catch that with your side of your picking hand. So the sound goes away. 10, 10, 10. 8, 8, 9. That might be good to talk about that as a sequence. The 10s to the 8, 8, 9, back to the 10s. You could get away with downstrokes. I'm talking about the first time the 10, 10, 10 appears. Down. You can do that as a downstroke. The 8, 8, 9 could be a downstroke as well. But the remaining 10s, down, up, down. You want to do it that way. That's how you get that nice kind of lightness. Ba, ba, da. Okay, so far we have from the beginning. Now, so far, it's, to me, that sounds like I can live with that. That's not the part that messes me up rhythmically. It's this next thing. So I can do it out of context, right? I can do it. I hope you can too. I'm doing downstrokes, that 8, 8, 9 in measure 2 after the 10s. I'm doing those as downstrokes. 7, 8, 7, there's my down, up, down. 5, 6, 5, there's a down. And then a down in the big F. All right. Now, I don't expect any of the 26 of you. I don't expect you guys to play this perfect. I'm going to take it slowly myself, you know. But I made a video on playing this like 5 years ago. And so for that brief moment, I was comfortable with this. And for some reason, you know, kind of when I was done with the video, it went out of my brain again. I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. That's what's written there. I'm going to play it a couple of times as slowly as is comfortable. And let's just see how we do, right? Let's see what happens. 2, 3, 4. Such a cool riff. 2, 3, 4. Okay, one last time. 2, 3, 4. See, now that I do it slowly, and you know, it's getting a little bit better in my mind. Now I think, well, what's so hard about that? I don't know, man. There's something about that rhythmically, the way the chord changes land on the off beats. I don't know. It always freaked me out. Anyways, there you go. A very cool challenge. If this looks hard to you, great. In a very short amount of space, it's one little line of music, right? In a very short amount of space, you get such a cool workout, both hands. You know, think about downs and ups and these little bite-sized chords. That's my nickname, right? For these little bite-sized chords. Such a cool workout. Getting better at this, simply getting better at it, will make you a better guitar player. Even before you master it, just working on it will make you a better guitar player, in my opinion. You know? Okay, you get a screenshot of that? There you go. And so we'll see if I get dinged for this. I probably will. Oh, you can't even say the name of the band without AI noticing it. Okay, there we go. And we're back. All right. Joseph says, that's weird. I've been playing the D minor all these years with my ring finger on the second string, 3rd fret. Well, you're talking about the conventional, the way we all learned D minor in the beginning. And the only reason we're not playing D minor that way for this particular tune is that's just not how David Gilmour plays it. He plays a different voicing of it. So check this out, though. Now, Joseph, you and everybody, now you officially have 3 different ways of playing a D minor chord. Let's call this the cowboy chord version, the open position version. There's your D minor. 1 on the 1st string, 3 on the 2nd string, 2 on the 3rd string. We have this 5, 6, 7 version. 5 on the 1st string, 6 on the 2nd string, 7 on the 3rd string. And we have maybe the easiest, which is just 10, 10, 10 on the 3 treble strings. I mean, we could keep going, right? The next one up the neck, 1 octave higher from the first one. 13 on the skinny E string, 15 on the B string, and 14 on the G string. It's literally 12 frets higher from the first one you did. Also a very cool exercise. I mean, to play D minor 1, 2, 3, 4 in 4 positions up and down the neck, back and forth. What a cool exercise. Maybe I'll put that in the description of the video as well. And sometimes I did the D minor, that 10, 10, 10 D minor. Sometimes I did not use my ring finger. In the context of the Pink Floyd tune, I think it totally makes sense to use ring finger. In the context of this as an exercise, I admit you could justify using just about any finger for the 10, 10, 10. As long as it sounds good, you know? Yeah. Jose, thank you for being here. Okay, you guys. Bear with me for a second. I'm checking off a few things off my list. Oh, the Jeff Beck auction. Check this out. Sadly, Jeff Beck passed away kind of suddenly, not that long ago. And our friend Chaz, copy link address, our friend Chaz got me hip to this. There we go. I'm putting in the chat now a link to the Christie's auction site that's specifically about the Jeff Beck guitar auction, which is coming up in December, I believe. And maybe I can share this. Okay, hang in there, you guys. What a talent. Share screen. Let's try this. Okay. Hope you can see that on the screen. Sure you can. Okay. So now let's scroll a little bit. I don't need that. No, thank you. Hold on. Jeff Beck. There we go. Let's get rid of that. Okay. So Jeff Beck, the guitar collection. I'm scrolling down. You see this? I'm scrolling down so you can see some of the guitars. Oh boy. And the price. GBP. Hey, look, if anyone feels like playing Santa Claus, there you go. You could make someone's day. We see Les Paul. I'm going to scroll through a couple of these. A 1972 Les Paul. A 1958 Les Paul with a neck from a 73. Fender. Well, it's a Fender Telecaster. Some of these have been heavily modified, right? Here's a Strat. I know I'm zipping kind of quickly through these, but the link is in the chat right now. Telecaster, Stratocaster, a Jackson, a plastic hollow body acoustic guitar. Now we're talking about 2,000 or 3,000 British pounds here. Getting a little more affordable, a little bit. A plastic hollow body Macaferry guitar, a Gretsch, kind of in the vein of a Les Paul, a Gretsch Duo Jet from 1956, another Strat, a Duesenberg made in Germany in 2019 with let's see, it's a Johnny Depp's signature Duesenberg. And his pedal board. Holy cow, it's a lot, right? Okay, so there you go. Like I said, our friend Chaz, you guys will recognize Chaz's name from being a regular member and contributor here to our Songbike live stream. Chaz brought that to my attention. And I'll put that link in in the description of this video as well. All right, Jeff Beck, check. I'm checking off a lot of stuff. Grammy nominees. I know we have just a few minutes left, and I would hate to not mention these folks, but I'm so sorry that I'm zipping them in at the last minute here. I chose 5 Grammy nominees, people who are in the running to get a Grammy, hopefully, for them this February. And so in the description of this video, I'm going to put links to these 5 people. In the Roots Gospel category, fantastic keyboard player, organist, Corey Henry. Wait till you check out the Corey Henry video. I believe the video that I'm sharing is a mini documentary about his life. Very cool. In the Regional Roots Grammy category, another nominee is Kalani Peya. Kalani Peya from Hawaii. Beautiful voice. Also in the Regional Roots category, the New Breed Brass Band featuring trombone shorty. I bet you can guess it's New Orleans music. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. There'll be a link to one of their videos. Aoife O'Donovan. Aoife O'Donovan is a nominee in the folk album category. Beautiful, beautiful singer. And in the traditional blues category, Cedric Burnside. So those are 5 nominees, extremely talented. Every one of them is worth checking out. In the description of this video will be links to 5 videos featuring each one of them. I'm on a mission to give some attention to these folks at the bottom of the list, right? The categories that don't get the attention that the big pop categories get, because the talent is real. And just by watching their videos, you're showing some support. So when you do watch the videos, don't forget to throw them a like, follow them on social media, keep your eyes open, because my understanding is that all these people are live performers. Some of them have even won Grammys previously. So please check out all of these people. They're so, so good. Speaking of people who are on tour, who's coming through my neighborhood? Chris Smither. I mentioned him last live stream. I thought he was coming through town last week. He's actually coming through town this week. So Chris Smither, terrific finger picker, songwriter. He wrote Love You Like a Man, which Bonnie Raitt recorded. He's coming through town. I included a link to one of his videos last live stream 72. But who else is coming through town? Well, funny you should ask. Amy Helm, Levon Helm's daughter from the band called The Band. Amy Helm is coming through town actually tomorrow night. She's on tour. And I found a very cool Amy Helm video playing in her kitchen with a whole band set up around her kitchen. It's a very cool video. So you got to check that out. She's here in Connecticut tomorrow night. Folk music from Quebec, another awesome band called, well, the way an American would pronounce it, Vent du Nord, right? Vent du Nord, Vent du Nord, from Quebec. They are also coming through Connecticut in a couple of days, coming through my town right across the street. And I'll include a link to one of their songs and videos in the description. It's kind of fun for me. I can't go to every concert, but at a minimum, I can plug some of these bands and bring them to your attention. Here's one more. The Dead Combo, or just Dead Combo. They are not sadly coming through Connecticut anytime soon, to my knowledge, but so cool. I think I came across Dead Combo because I was searching around for music and videos from Mark Ribot, R-I-B-O-T, very interesting guy, fantastic player. And he was a guest on an album by Dead Combo. So I thought, well, who is Dead Combo? Super cool stuff. So I'll put a link to one of their videos in the description of this video. A category I call Some of the Coolest Musicians on YouTube. Dead Combo, Vaughn du Nord, Amy Helm, and remember I mentioned Andy Wood a little while ago, our pro quote of the week. Okay, you guys, getting towards the end here. Should I sell out? Here is what I've been offered to offer to you guys. A mobile phone stand. And separately, a magnetic tripod. Boring week for offers for me to sell out. So I'm still going to pass. Sorry. Okay, we talked about Grammy nominees. We talked about just about everything on my list. Leftover pizza tonight in my house. You know, I'm a hungry guy this time of night. I'm so excited about eating leftover pizza. Hey, don't hate the player, hate the game. I'm very excited about leftover pizza. All right, let's talk about the poll results. Before we were so rudely interrupted, I took a quick picture of the poll results. You might remember the question this week for our poll. The question was, what kind of goals work best for you as a musician? Specific songs and riffs? Is that how your brain works? Is that what you like to do? Or more general skills, constantly kind of polishing a variety of general skills or other? The winner, 52% of you like focusing on general skills. 42% like very specific songs and riffs. That's your priority. And 6% were other. Every once in a while, it does not add up to 100. In this case, they nailed it. Definitely adds up to 100. So those are our poll results. Okay, you guys. I think, is it possible? I want to say hi to my mom. Hi, Mom. My mom is often watching these live streams. Make sure I say hi to my mom. Okay, you guys, I think we did it. I think I see a lot of check marks. I enjoyed your questions tonight. If you think of a question as soon as the live stream is over, make a note of it. Make a note of it. Ask it next time. You know, I think that's it. You want to support what we do here today? Easy peasy. Head over to www.song-bike.com. Buy yourself something, right? Get something for your money. A lot of good educational stuff over there at my website, song-bike.com. Another way to support what we do, the Sweetwater affiliate link in the description of this and every video is the Sweetwater affiliate link. If you're going to shop at Sweetwater anyways, click here. Click right here. It'll get you to Sweetwater. But Sweetwater will know that I sent you to them, and they take some of their profits, a little tiny bit, and they send it to support what we do right here. And I thank you, Sweetwater, for doing that. So there's lots of ways for you to support what we're doing here, including simply buying yourself something. Get yourself a capo. Get yourself a Peterson Strobo Stomp tuner pedal. Whatever you need, you know. Okay, so I'm going to say a few good nights before I say good night. Just saying, thanks for being here. Just saying, DAC Poet, thank you for being here. Wingo, Thunder Ace, beginning guitar lessons, thank you for moderating. Joseph, Rock Lobster, Jose, Christian, all the way from Denmark, Zulosia from Poland, Scott Rhodes, thank you guys for being here. Don't forget to throw a like. I have no idea what YouTube does with all this information, but a like is better than no like. So if you haven't already liked our live stream, go ahead and do that. Can't hurt, right? It warms my heart. Okay, you guys, I'm sure I'm forgetting something, but whatever it is, wait till next week. So I will see you guys next Saturday. Same time, same everything. Take care of yourself. Hope you have some time on the weekend to play the guitar. Tomorrow's Sunday. Hope you got a little Sunday guitar time. Be well. Have a great week. My weekend begins now. I'll see you next Saturday. Thanks for being here, you guys. Take care. Practice, practice, practice.